Just to let you guys
Done with it.
Wait, dragon?
know, I'm a bit tired, so I can't stare at a screen unless I really need to. So I'm not going to be in R20
Okay.
unless I'm really needed there.
Okay, so you want me to move around your character?
I mean, yeah, just, unless there's combat and we're just mingling, yeah, you can move he'll be carrying like Uba around, and he's basically using Uba as the main distraction. It's like he's there, but Uba is the one that does the most antics to get attention.
Well, yeah, consider a monkey.
Yeah, notice the cute monkey.
Yeah, monkey.
I'm not gonna make that joke because that's too low.
Okay, and with that, shall we begin today?
Yes. Please begin recording.
I believe we shall.
Yep, recording has started. Do you guys need the recap of what happened last time?
I'll say for the sake of Dragon.
Please.
For the sake of Dragon, recap.
Sake of Dragon and the viewers.
And mine, because my memory sucks.
Alright, so last time we were together, you guys dropped off the artifacts in Trellis's little pocket dimension, as it were. And as all of you had your tensions flares and needed a space, Dazo decided to go back home without telling anyone, which upsetted a lot of people. Eventually, through the power of friendship and camaraderie, you guys were able to go get her back, and you went into Dazo's home of Valkaladar, only to find her parents missing. Though they did leave a note saying that they're safe, but a group trying to get them to join their liberation is trying to find them. So you all return to Palace, realizing that this liberation might affect something with the ball, and decide to have a good night's rest. But as we all know in this campaign so far, easy rest does not come easy to some.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yay, this lovely place again.
I had a
we
feeling
all know
this
you
we were
miss
going to
it.
kick things off. I had a feeling we were going to kick things off here, so who's up with it and all?
I haven't had one yet, so I kind of hope it's Ogden.
No, it's not Augment, I don't think.
One of you wakes up and you're feeling intensely cold. You see bright white all around you, and this feeling of almost 100 miles per hour wind blowing at you. As it's hitting you, it feels like ice is almost piercing your skin. As you wake up in this place.
And the winner is... Yep, I'm going to mute.
Yeah, did we get a long rest? Technically?
Well, technically you are in a long rest. You're just dreaming now.
Okay. That way I can heal that way I can put my character back up to full. Alright.
Yes, Dazo, you feel a strong wind and snow and ice hitting you in all directions. What do you do?
I'll go up here. Hello? Anyone here?
You hear nothing but the sound of the wind. And this vroom, vroom, vroom off in the distance.
Can you tell, can I roll a perception to see which way it's coming from?
You may try.
I really don't like how you say that. 20.
You kind of
It's
hear
not
it
nat
coming
20,
from.
but
You kind of hear it coming from both sides. Like you hear it coming from the left and the right.
I'm gonna go over to here.
You go there, and you feel the wind pushing you back. Like the wind there is stronger than it was originally, and it forces you to kind of pull back here.
Wait, I have. I might have something with this. Never mind. I thought I did. Guess I don't. Dang it. Okay. Never mind. Then fine. Then I guess I'll go forwards then.
You go forward.
Hello? Anybody here?
I'm gonna say with your perception check, you start to smell something very sweet, like almost like rose petals coming from this little house here.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Just you.
It's like, then she's gonna like knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and you hear this. And the door opens.
And then Dizzle kind of very carefully goes inside.
You go inside, and you see a small room. On one side, it looks like freshly planted flowers and herbs, and on the other side, it feels what looks to be not a potions laboratory, but one for making perfume.
Hello? Anybody here?
You hear muttering coming from this side of the room.
She's gonna go over up to it.
You see your mom
Wait,
closing her eyes closed, her stance almost like cross-legged, hands folded prayer as she murmurs something in the middle of this magical circle. All around you, what looks like to be symbols of different smells, colors, trying to ease a calming nature in the room.
Then Daisy's like, Mother?
You see your mother open her eyes in shock. I heard it. I heard her voice. My sweet gem, where are you?
I'm safe. Where are you at? And where is Father?
Daisy? Is that you, darling?
Yes, it's me.
Where are you?
Okay, DM, what's the town?
Bath.
Bass? Okay. Me and my friends were down in Bass.
You're in Bath. You have
Yes,
friends.
that's close to our home.
You were there. You see your mother tearing up. Please, Bahamut, please let this be true.
You're
alive.
Where are you guys?
I cannot tell. Too many ears might be listening.
Okay.
Besides, how can I be sure it's you? How do I know you're not a Canary?
The one is night.
And the star shines bright. You start to see your mother break down in tears as she smiles.
Yeah.
Are you? I've been looking everywhere in dreams for you.
Please, just stay strong. Where is Dad?
Dad. Your father is with me. And he will come to get you as soon as possible, Daisy.
Where is he? Is he close to Boss?
Not exactly. He's in a place only the gods can see. Where the gods can look down to see, that's where he is.
How? Answer me this. How can you hear me when we are in a dream?
Your mother looks taken aback, like she's not too sure how to answer. Daisel, have you ever
Yes, Mother.
been curious on how you got your inspiration to be a druid?
Yes, I've been always wondering that. And the one dream I had, you were there, and then there was this big silver dragon.
So you have seen him. I'm so...
What? Yeah, what does it all mean?
Where are you seeing me now?
You're in a circle with the colored, looks like colored lights. And I smell the scent of roses.
I see. In ways that might make sense. I can no longer see you in your dreams, but you're able to see me in my dreams. And in my dreams,
Yes.
your father and I were desperately looking for you.
Just remember, right now, me and my friends are in Boss.
I see. I'm not too sure how we will see each other again, but we will in the real world, I promise you, my child. When all is safe and sound.
Send word to Boss. And I will make sure I will reply.
That's the thing, Daisel. I'm not too sure we can send a letter, because then they might find out where we live now. But you have the ability to come here now, to my dreams, so we can talk to each other this way for now, okay? Until we know it's safe.
Okay. Don't worry, Mom. I will find both of you.
You already have. And in response, you hear this again.
Wait, is that Father?
Step outside and you'll see.
Then Dezo's gonna go back out.
Yep, and
go back outside.
Yep, and outside you still feel the snow rushing towards your face, but it starts to become slower as you hear the vroom, vroom, vroom sound becomes slower and slower. And soon you look above and you see the dark skies that are part of the dreamscape. The area around you start to shimmer with this, what you thought was snow looks more like frost-covered scales. And you look forward to see ahead. You look to your left and you see a giant wing. And on the right, you see another giant wing. And it does not take you long to figure out that you've been on this guy's back.
Dad?
And with that, War Dazo. Get up. You wake up.
Wow, that was anticlimactic.
We did what I messaged you about a little earlier today. With what Arvin had been doing.
You'll see, like, she kind of has, like, several tears, like, running down her face. And then she whispers to herself, I will find you, mother.
And with that, sun starts to peek out through the windows, and everyone starts stirring out of bed.
Ah. Morning, Dazo.
And then Dazo, like, quickly wipe away her tears.
You okay?
Oh, uh, yeah, I'm fine.
Clint gives Dazo a great big hug.
Oh, yeah, and Dazo's returning the hug.
Whatever it is, we're here for you.
Thank you. Let's head down for breakfast. And I'll tell everybody about what I dreamed about.
You don't have to. It's your personal.
It's best that everybody knows.
Alright, so it looks like everyone's heading up to the breakfast.
Not a character. My guess, Aerith is still unconscious.
Yep, Aerith is still asleep.
Morning, Nephrite.
Morning, Quinn.
Yep, Nephra, you see your mom coming. And how's my little darling this morning?
Aww.
Shush.
Come on.
You don't need to drag you by your tail again.
You do, and you'll regret that.
A little bit of fire go in between her fingers. You want to bet?
I'm not scared of you.
Morning, Mom. Morning, Dad.
And also, this is a little payback. Enjoy.
Was payback.
Add a character for yelling at him. He's messing with you.
Okay. Look, I'm blanking on that kind of payback, but okay.
So, before we eat, do you want to tell him?
I
Well, it's what?
I had a dream. And my mother could hear me. Though she was safe. And somehow I was on my father's back.
What?
He was an actual dragon.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was weird too, but yeah, she wouldn't exactly tell me where she was because she was afraid that they would know where they were staying.
If I may ask, what's a dragon?
Wicked, do I need to roll anything about dragons and their existence? Because I know I gave you the idea for the next dragon, but you told me it was a long shot.
Yep, and it would be considered a long shot for any dragons to exist. You can build survival or actually no, it would be history to do dragons.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Normal.
Okay. 22.
Okay, so you remember that the King of Celius has declared all dragons dangerous and set a campaign of eliminating pretty much all of them that you can name out of history books. So to hear that there's another dragon flying around now, possibly, would come as a bit of a shock to you.
Cough, the king is committing genocide.
So
Cough,
does
cough, we already knew.
so does Nephrite explain to Corin when a dragon is?
I mean...
She pretty
Okay.
much can in a basic sense. Like, dragons are mostly big, like Dazo, but bigger and has wings and can live up to 1,000 years.
I was about to go that route. Just, dragons are... Put it simply, look at Dazo. Now, imagine that she's about the size of the entire continent. Or at least the entire size of Boss times 2. That would be a dragon. That would be a dragon. But they live about 3 times as long as Dazo.
So they're basically the size of this house.
Bigger.
Yeah. You know how big Boss is?
Yes.
Multiply it by
Times that
2.
by 2.
Wow, that's big.
Yep.
Yeah, with wings.
And can fly, even though I'm not even there.
Yeah, you still in Eris's room, so shush me, the gallery.
Yeah, you're still somewhere else. I don't know where.
So does that mean it can breathe something like you can, Dazo?
Yeah. Like, it was... At first I thought it was falling snow, but then I noticed it was scales.
But okay, it is way too early for me to be just blanking right now. But history has shown, especially with a certain king that many of us despise, have nearly basically put dragons extinct. To just know that there's one dragon still flying around, that's actually amazing.
I wonder why he decided to kill all dragons. They sound cool.
Yeah, but it's because the all high and mighty stick up the butt decided that all dragons was his enemy.
As soon as you say that, you
Because-
guys hear a knock on the door.
I'll go get that.
We have a guard, Quinn. You don't need to grab the door.
Yep,
It's
and
called.
you open it and you get a high and mighty. You guys are not talking about me, right?
No.
Can you put that slowly away?
Oh, never. We would never talk about you.
I
Clear.
call wrong high and mighty, but good morning. Can we offer you some coffee, some tea, some juice, some eggs, some bacon, some fruit?
Out of character, arsenic.
Character, that's dark.
I don't regret it.
I mean,
Well-
hey, Chicago reference anyway.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you for the offer,
anyway.
but I already had my breakfast this morning, thank you. But
You're very welcome.
there is certain things I need to address. First of all, he looks to Quinn and goes up to him.
Seems shivering.
I sincerely apologize for what happened in the throne room.
And I'm sorry too. But
Yeah.
you should know we did get it analyzed. Apparently that sword can act like a whip.
Not only that, it does have some necrotic elements.
But I wish you got it analyzed before you presented it to Her Highness. Yes, but I was out of line of attacking you too. So, to make up for it, I call Hans Quinn a small bag.
I do want to apologize. I didn't know. He gently holds the bag. Can you see what is inside?
Yes, he can.
Out of character, I swear if it's more jelly beans.
Nope. It
Okay.
looks to be like some nice butter cookies with chocolate drizzle.
No! Wicked!
We do not need quite high up on sugar.
We already had him hyped up on sugar via the jelly beans. Now we're gonna have him hyped up on sugar to the max with a bag of cookies.
Wait,
And we need
before
him
you go-
perfectly
Yes.
still too.
Wait, before you go, do you want one?
I appreciate it, thank you, but I'm not even just yet in a position to address the whole table.
Okay. Maybe we can start to become friends. And maybe you could start loosening it up. Loosening up, as he says with a smirk.
I
Quinn.
call braces an eyebrow.
He got it from me the last time you and I interacted, so I'll take blame on that, Michael. But he does have a point. Between your interactions with me, the party, and also the queen, you have been a bit of a stiff. It wouldn't hurt to loosen up a little bit.
Well, you certainly will not see me, quote unquote, cutting on the dance floor.
I'm so sad you didn't hear me facepalm 3 times from this conversation.
But speaking about the ball, you said you had another thing to announce?
Yes. Though it is self-explanatory on this scroll, and he places it on the table. These will be the guidelines and rules that everyone needs to follow in time for the ball, okay?
Etiquette classes! Oh joy! That was out of character because I actually had to do a little bit of that for a bunch of etiquette courses when I was
That
little.
was out of character with the crap.
Yes.
But Nephrite in character, she's just tense.
Yes. And the tailor should be by this afternoon to help you all with your measurements for your outfits. And also she'll be bringing swatches so you can pick the ideal colors and designs for your outfits. And I've heard that you guys are hiring a ballroom dancer instructor.
Some of us don't really know how to dance. It's best to cover all the bases.
Right, she will be coming this afternoon too, and believe me when I tell you that she is the best boss can offer.
Out of character. Gee, no, you're not going to say it was Ogren's idea?
Dang it, Cactus!
You're not here!
Cactus? Good shit.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
You may.
Is it possible to invite someone to the ball?
Depends. Who's this person?
Her name is Nyx. She's a forest elf.
And whereabouts
Do I
is
need
she?
context or not?
I did not hear you because Cactus interrupted.
It's alright. And where would one find her?
Can someone help me out here?
Matt, coming up.
I believe she's between Nagalia and Kaam.
You can find her cottage along with her caretaker in the Marigold Woods. She's closer to Kaam than she is to technically Wybury. Nagalia would be closer by radius, but I would go based off of geographic, so she's closer to Kaam than she is Wybury.
Well, no promises, but we will extend an invitation to her and her caretaker.
Thank you. Out of character, for those who are close to him, you can see Quentin blushes.
And also, Wicked, you were asked if Ogman can do an insight, I'm guessing for Aerith?
No, it's not for that. I'm asking for insight on this little character thing, because with Quinn's blush, I'm guessing ship.
You would need to be close by in order to get that.
Yeah, you're not even in the room. Yep, you're not
Okay,
You're not even
out
in
of character, but
So shush it.
You.
You speak when you come into the room.
Do not speak at all.
We're sorry. But yeah.
Anyway.
We see you.
Yeah, we love you, Cactus.
Yep, so I called clears his throat. So if that concludes everything, just remember your lessons are in the afternoon and to read over the scroll. And he will turn to leave.
Pardon, Cat, did you put the scroll in the newspaper section?
Yep, I just have to wait for one of you to open it.
I have no idea where it is.
It's on the table.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta open it on the table first before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess Nephrite will open it. Nephrite will open it. This letter contains some exclusive requests and orders that are to be followed the night of the ball. As much as myself and the Queen hope nothing goes wrong. Wow, that is shooting ourselves in the foot with Murphy's Law. We need to be on a lookout for anything and all things that could go wrong. Therefore, Her Highness asks you all to be our extra eyes and ears and interact with the guests to confirm their allegiance and loyalty to our cause of helping the refugees and taking great care of them. Rules for everyone. Rule number 1. Do not say you are in service to Her Highness. Even that you are an adventuring party, the Rhythmic Misfits. Oh my goodness, I'm so... You'll be announced as representatives of the Queen. Rule number 2. You are allowed to bring one weapon, which we will hide in either your outfit or summoning gems. Oh, sweet, we get summoning gems. Yay.
Okay.
Rule number 3. Blend in with the other guests and whisper any news or findings to either myself, Ingrid, or Trellis. Or Ingrid or Trellis, my bad. Rule number 4. Try not to approach Her Majesty too much. She needs to talk to a lot of people tonight. And last rule for everyone, if you need to leave the public areas, try to be as stealthy as possibly. We do not want to panic the guests. For the Dragonborn Dazo and half-orc Augment, Dazo, you want to take this? Because those are your rules.
Yeah. Rule number 1. You will be entering with a small group of Dragonborns and must remain by their side for most of the time. Rule number 2. You will only speak when spoken to. Do not start any conversation. Rule number 3. While we realize most of the guests may speak a few crude comments, please keep your emotions in check. Oh, great. This is going to be hard. Rule number 4. Guards will be nearby for your protection if they need it.
And finally, for the child, Quinn, your one and only rule, you will remain by Silas, I believe I said that name right?
Yes, you did.
Osar's side for most of the night. You will be introduced as his child and will do what he tells you to. Also, you're gonna have Guardian tonight, that's not us.
Out of character. Yay! We're not babysitters.
Yeah, except for... Oh, Daisy gonna definitely have to hold her tongue.
And there's one issue. How the heck is Brian supposed to pull Quen off as his child? He literally has horns!
If everyone does their jobs, everything should run as smoothly as possible. Signed, Eichel, and I cannot pronounce his last name, Wicked.
Mohir.
Mohir, thank you. Signed, Eichel Mohir.
If I may ask, how am I supposed to pull off as his child? I'm not even the same species.
DM, do I need to roll anything to actually attach that name?
I would say history with advantage.
Oh, history with it. Oh, this is Elven history.
No, it's the... You've met this person already.
Oh, librarian.
Yeah, you recognize the name as the drow that was there for your interviews and the owner of the Golden Oaks Library.
I couldn't remember his name. Sorry, it's been a hot minute. But Quinn, you do remember Vilas was a drow. You look more or less like a drow, just minus experimentation.
Sorry, it's been a while.
Yep, Quinn, you would recognize that name as the guy who gave you the jelly beans.
Oh yeah, the jelly bean guy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Speaking of sweets, what do you want me to do with the cookies?
Put them in your room for now. It is too early in the morning to have
Nephrite,
sweets.
your mom interrupts going, I would actually suggest you put them in a jar in the kitchen. You know, having a child, have sweets in his room is not often a good idea.
Fair
No
enough.
fun.
I'm a mother.
No
I'm not
fun.
supposed to be
attest
fun.
to that.
I mean, my mom does have a point. Both of us had to learn with trying to hide alcohol from Peridot and Augment. Or, no, not Augment. Blah, blah, blah. Wrong character. Peridot and his drinking buddies, and let's just say he went through not only the only keg that we could hide, but he nearly put the entire inn out of alcohol for about, 2 months?
Gee, thanks for making me seem like I'm an alcoholic.
Yeah, I didn't mean you.
I know,
meant another
I'm
one for guild members.
I know. I'm being sarcastic. I'm sorry.
I
So then-
know.
Yeah, Daisy will like kind of raise her hand. It's like, yeah, my mom had to hide the sweets from me.
Would that also
She
include
wouldn't let me
gems?
have the cookies until after I ate my full meal.
Did that also include gems?
Not all dragons eat gems.
Yeah,
Hmm.
we don't eat gems.
Hmm.
We actually eat actual food. Believe it or not.
Speaking of food, what do you want me to do with the jelly beans?
Take them into the kitchen.
But with the rules being laid out for us, I think we have the morning to ourselves until it's time for our lessons. And also,
Yeah, Daisy's
has anybody
dreading.
seen Augment? He hasn't came down from his room all morning.
I'll go get them.
It's like, oh yeah,
You don't
Daisy
need
will like
to
tap
get
her
'em, Lee.
earring.
Thank you.
Yeah, Daisy will tap her earring and only say directly to Augment. Augment, get your butt down here!
Augment doesn't respond for some reason.
Daisy, you want me to give it a shot?
Be my guest. He is not responding to me.
Nephrite will tap her earring and actually keep an open line. Augment, where are you? We haven't seen you since all of us woke up. Are you still with Aerith?
There is no response at all.
Yeah, she kept an open line for everybody to hear this. Okay. Excuse me for a moment. I'm gonna go look upstairs in the rooms. I'll still have my earring on.
You want me to
And
come
she's-
with ya?
Go and look. I'll go and fetch him.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna go look. I'll be
Okay.
fine.
Okay. If you need any help, just let us know.
Will do. And Nephrite's going upstairs to the rooms. And she's looking in every possible room.
Like,
So,
hey,
do I need to roll
everyone try to look
investigations to try and
outside
find
the
him?
rooms.
Yeah, to make it easier, roll investigation.
Also, take this off of advantage. The Queen of Investigation! 24.
Yay!
Okay. You hear a soft flute sound coming from an open door in the outdoor balcony.
Which way of the balcony? I need to zoom out so that way I can see.
Right here.
I'm seeing it.
Okay.
And you go out and you see Augment playing on a small little metal flute.
And it's very obvious by the way he's playing that he's pretty much lost in the music.
I didn't know
Before
that
I
you
have the
played.
tapping.
Ogman pretty much doesn't even hear you because of how lost he's in to the music.
Hold his ear.
Well,
Hold his ear.
I'm not pulling his ear.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna tap him on the shoulder.
yeah, actually, Nephrite, let me get down over here for a moment. You try to tap him on the shoulder, he doesn't respond, and you see Avalon on the flower beds going, yeah, it's best to let him finish the song. I tried coaxing him out of it for a while, and it never really works.
Well, by the sound of it, he's a beautiful player.
Oh yes. Who knew a lumbering giant can play such a soft melody?
Okay, I want to say something before you do sound. Kat, you know the exact song I'm playing because I sent it to you.
I know, but I gotta see if I can play it or not because of copyright.
I know,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, because you don't want to be
You
demonetized.
don't want a copyright strike.
You know what? I'll grab it from our DM and I'll post it to the. What is it?
Yep, I'll post it post edit.
I'll
Yeah,
put it in the
she'll put
music
it in
section for
post
now.
edit.
Okay.
I'm putting it, so it's going in the music section right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can post what song it is in the comments section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
If
I'm
they
not
want
gonna
to
say it.
hear it, then they can.
Yeah,
I didn't know you
I'll-
like Hercules Cactus.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it after the session.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
But yeah, Nephrite will sit in the other chair and just blocking off Augment, but keeping the line open to everybody else, and tap on her earring.
Yeah, but
I
as soon
found
as she
Ogman.
does that, pretty much you tap off the earring.
No, tap on.
Yep, so pretty much all of you can hear a softer version of the song Augment's playing.
I found Augment, but he's a little entranced at the moment. Just give him a couple of minutes.
As Nefer finishes that, she actually sees him blowing the flute. He looks up, sees Evelyn. He looks inside, sees Neferite. It happened again, didn't it? And he says it with an embarrassed face.
Careful, Augment. You're gonna turn green like that.
Aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. I would say it's lovely.
I'm just gonna put his. He's gonna clean off his flute somewhat and then put it back in his bag. Happens when I'm stressed. It helps de-stress sometimes.
After the events of not only last night, but also the day before that, and the day before that.
I can get what you're saying. And you see a smile on Ogman's face.
However, I called Dick come by,
Oh?
and he apologized to Quinn, while also
Well, that's
giving
good.
him cookies.
You see him give a smile, his eyes closed, and you can see the twitching of his right eye. Please tell me that Quinn has not eaten any, because I do not want to put up with a hyperactive child now or during the ball.
He didn't eat any. My mom told him to put the cookies and the remaining jelly beans he had in the kitchen.
Oh, that's good.
However, speaking of said ball, we do have some instructions, and you and Daisel have special instructions.
Were you told verbally, or is there a scroll for it?
There's a scroll.
I'll read it later, then I do apologize for getting lost to both of you. And he says it while giving Avalon and Nephrite a look of actual apology.
It's okay. Believe me, you're not the only person in this party that get lost in their own work.
I'll go I'll go change Aerith's cloth and see if she's going to be feeling any better.
I might want to come check on her too. I actually still owe her an apology for a lot of things that happened during the whole ordeal with Altier.
Oh, get a room, you two.
I'm sorry, excuse you?
Again,
Ev-
excuse
Evelyn-
you?
Avalon smirks and he disappears back into the sword.
That's like an argument sitting in the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
Hey Quinn, how's your ship with Nyx?
Soundwave!
You walked right into that one. You walked right into that one.
Yeah, you kind of did.
Anywho, the nurse and the doctor are going to go see Aerith?
Yeah.
Like, any hoozles.
Yeah. I was going to open the door, and I'm going to bet if my prophetic dream is right, I have a feeling I know exactly what's going to happen as soon as I open the door. Am I right?
You open the door and
No.
Aerith is still in her bed.
Okay, thank God! I was half as terrified we'd have the goddess again.
I have to guess that because the music just went quiet.
Yeah.
You want it to be loud?
Oh, no, okay, it was just ending because it's on loop. I was about
Yeah.
to say it went quiet, so it might be changing.
Yeah.
Yep, no, it's just a loop.
Yeah. I was gonna walk up, pretty much just check her temperature, check her pulse to make sure that she is still perfectly fine and not somehow dying.
Since you're actually checking for that, roll medicine, please.
I'm gonna help.
So with advantage?
Yep, with advantage.
Actually, I'm gonna ask real quick. Please tell me you have a higher medicine check than me, because mine's 0.
+2.
Kinda wish it was you now.
But the good news, she's still breathing, and her pulse is normal.
Whew.
What's the bad news?
Yeah, what's the bad news? Because you said there's good news. What's bad news?
Her snoring's really loud.
At least she's okay still.
I seen that coming.
Yeah. Well, the best we can do right now is just be patient and hopefully she'll be back on her feet sometime this afternoon or heck, even tomorrow.
Out of character question, the doctor last session said she'd be up today, right?
She said any time between a day and a week.
So no guarantee on which. We
Yeah,
got a
between a
day
day
to
and a
7
week.
days.
Okay, because you said last session sometime, I was like, oh, it's only going to be an hour to a day.
I said it could be anywhere between an hour to a week.
Yeah, it was an hour to a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway.
He's gonna, before leaving, he's gonna let pretty much a quick yet silent enough prayer that Nephrite can hear it to Mistra to hope Aerith gets well soon.
To be
Okay.
honest, me too.
Well, let's go see the others.
Yep, because you still need to eat breakfast, and possibly by how long you've been up here, breakfast might be cold for you. You gotta need to heat it up.
I'm not that hungry. As soon as he finishes speaking, though, Nephrite can hear his stomach grumbling.
Yeah, and you hear Avalon's voice going, "Liar, liar, pets on fire!"
You're gonna pay for that later, Avalon.
Come on, let's get you some breakfast because the rest of us are fed, and even though I eat late, I still need my second cup of coffee.
Okay.
Come on.
So once you get downstairs, Elise will come up to Nephrite and ask her, "Would you be so kind as to keep this copy of my spellbook in one of your bags are full?"
Sure. And I will end my character sheet because, unlike last time with the items, I'm actually going to put this in my bag of holding.
I'm just gonna walk in and then.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep, Augment, as you start coming in, you start seeing everyone starting to disperse as they finish their breakfast.
Yeah, Doll's
should've-
sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, Lori, could you pardon me a second? He's gonna duck outside into the main hallway. Right, there is something I wanted to talk to you about. We have a moment of privacy, kind of important.
Living room, my room, the lab, take your pick.
More we're out of earshot, the better.
Lab, come on.
All right.
And Nephrite is going back up the stairs, this time all the way to the third floor,
Yeah.
into the lab.
Yep. This is gonna be a pain.
I thought this was better than trying to switch maps every single time.
It is.
Yes, but I have to, slowly drag between floors. That's it's better.
If you zoom it out all the way to 60 and use your mouse to scroll, you can make it through the entire map.
Yeah.
Yep. It's gradual. I prefer. No, it's okay. All right. Anyways,